Hey, Youth Fam, and we're kind of in like a new normal right now with everything that's going on. Again, God's in complete control, and there are reasons for this happening. Um, like I said, with the letting go of worry, we went over that things like this happen because we are in a broken world, and also God works everything for the good. And one thing in particular that I can talk about is the amount of people on our live feed that watched our church service happen on Sunday was a lot. Like I think last time we heard there was like an estimated 1,000 views on it already, and that happened a day ago. And there was a lot of people on there that was watching, and I know they don't go to church at all. So there's one thing that God's already doing for good. I also saw on an article that in Italy, there's a kid who decided to open his windows, and despite everything that's happening, he's saying, "How great is our God?" And then his neighbors around him, they opened their windows, and they all started singing with him. So there's a lot of cool stuff happening around us still that God is involved with, even though there is what we consider even chaos. But I want to explain to you in this announcement video what the new normal is going to look like. So on Mondays, I'm going to give you guys an announcement video. We're going to start this new thing called a Thankful Challenge. On Wednesdays, there will always be another video that's going to be a part of the Letting Go series, and this week it's going to be letting go of selfishness, and that's a tough one, and we'll talk through that one. But Thursday it will be Update Thursday, so make sure to check your emails, and through this time, always check your emails in the Facebook group page. And on Sunday we are going to try to do youth group on Zoom, so it's like FaceTime, but a lot bigger. We can have a lot more people involved in Zoom. So if you can get Zoom on your computer, make sure you ask your parents. But if you can get Zoom on your computer, we're going to try at the normal time at 6 o'clock. We're going to try on Sunday to do youth group together, but it's going to be over the computer. Okay? So in these announcement videos, I'm going to give you a game that you can play with your family at home, because all of us are kind of cooped up right now, so I just wanted to give you something to do. So if you've been here before, you've played this game called Fishbowl with us, and it's very fun, simple, competitive. It's awesome. And if you have a competitive family, it's way more fun. So the first round is you draw whatever paper is in a bowl, and you have to like give them hints as to what's on the paper. Okay, so it's kind of like catchphrase if you ever play catchphrase. So the restriction is you can't say words that are on the paper, but you can get the people around you to say the words on the paper just by giving them hints. The second round, you have to act it out. So that's like charades. You can't say any words. Act it out. Third round, you give them one word to try to guess what's on the piece of paper that you just drew. So the rounds go. You have to empty the fishbowl completely out, which is all of the papers, and that's round one. You put all the papers back in, same words, you draw them again, and then you have to act them out this time. After all the words are gone, you put them all back again. And then on the third round, you have to give them one-word answers. And at the end of the 3 rounds, count up how much points were scored by each team, and then whoever had the most points wins. I will have a little bit of a word explanation of that at the end of this video, but that's kind of the crux of how you play that game. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. A lot of you guys have my phone number, or you can just find me on Facebook, or you can find me even on Instagram, or you can email me anytime. So again, this is just going to be kind of a new norm, okay, a new normal, and I'm sorry, like, we love you and already miss you. This is kind of what stinks about this time. But we're going to start this thankful challenge to kind of combat the attitude sometimes that we're going to get towards this situation, which I know that sometimes it's hard to have a bad attitude. It's hard not to have a bad attitude in times like these. So the thankful challenge is being thankful for 2 things a day, and one of these does not change. The first thing that we're thankful for is that Jesus died for our sins, and that despite any circumstance, that never changes. He died for our sins. And if we believe that, we have freedom from our sin, and we have freedom in the afterlife, which is going to be being with him in paradise, which is heaven. So the second thing is something around us that we're thankful for. The second thing that I'm thankful for personally is I hate not seeing you guys, but I am thankful for the time of rest that I'm getting right now. I know not a lot of you know this, but I do work between the school and at church about 60 to 70 hours a week. So in June, when I'm full-time at the church, it will no longer be that way. But as of when we were in our normal, that's what was happening. And God just kind of put the world on halt. And now, me personally, I can rest. And I'm going to add a third thankful thing. I'm really excited that our church is getting really involved on the technology end of things. And we're starting to get things online and social media. It's such a cool thing, such a cool platform. Just like anything else, yes, the internet can be abused, but it can also be used for such good things. And getting the gospel of Jesus Christ out there is the best thing that we can do on the internet. So every day, let's talk about something that we're thankful for, and then always have two things. So always have something we're thankful for, and then the second one or the first one, doesn't matter which one, but that one never changes, and that is that Jesus died for our sins. We love you guys. We miss you guys. And that's kind of going to be the new normal for youth group. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Stay healthy. And keep in mind what the government's saying. Social distancing, that's a good idea. Make sure you wash your hands a lot. And we're ready to see you soon. And we will see you soon.